On our last trip to Paris, we decided to splurge on something we've never done together, which was we bought an upgrade to Delta One for just the overnight portion of the long-haul flight that we took from Salt Lake City to Charles de Gaulle in Paris. We decided to share with you the experience of Delta One in 2 middle seats. So if you're traveling with a companion, and the window seats are kind of an obvious yes, but what's it like if you're traveling with someone up front? And so we thought we would check out the middle seat. So my husband went up the left aisle and I went up the right aisle, and we met in the middle at row 5, as you can see here. And here is the seat and all the goodies that were waiting for us when we got there. We started with a pre-takeoff drink of sparkling wine. And there's the bedding here, which we'll dive into a little bit later. You've got a little bit of storage in the suite, but not a lot. If your smaller carry-on isn't pretty small, it will need to go up in the overhead compartment. It's not huge. There is a nice amenity kit waiting for us and all the bells and whistles to control the seat and the lighting. And there is a do not disturb button and some things here. We had pre-ordered our meals online, but they did come along and give us the nice menu, and we both chose a different option for the meal service. Delta One has 2 choices for your meal, for your courses. My husband chose what is called Dine and Rest, which means the entire meal and all the courses will come out to you on one tray. So you're going to get your appetizer, salad, bread, main course, dessert, all of that, and you can just eat it all and head right off to sleep. I opted for the full experience of the multi-course service for the meal, which is where they bring each course separately, much like you would see in a restaurant. So you can drag out the whole experience of dining in the air on your long flight in your own little suite. And they had a nice complimentary drink menu of both alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks here, as you can see, and you can order anything you want throughout the flight. As far as entertainment, there are so many things to watch on this giant screen. Here's a bit of the seat detailing. They have a seat belt more like what you'd find in a car, and you just put it on for takeoff and landing like you would on any regular flight. I do need to say that this is a lie flat seat, so anytime you can lay down on a flight, that is amazing, not complaining. But these seats are not going to be the most comfortable thing you've ever laid on. They are fairly firm, like pretty hard actually. What I love the most about these is that sliding door that closes for privacy throughout the flight. And here's the divider dropped down to its lowest. So you can see if you're traveling with someone, that's the divider, and there's not a lot of open space for visibility over it. And with the plane noise, just the in-flight noise of the plane is pretty loud. So you basically are gonna have to stand halfway up if you want to hear each other talking over this. You have all your charging plugins back here kind of behind you. There's a USB port. There's standard plugins there. There are noise canceling headphones. There's a water bottle, a nice big storage pocket back there behind your shoulder. There is a nice dimmable suite lighting that you can adjust to suit yourself in your own little space, which is really nice. The armrest here flips up and it reveals a sort of oddly placed mirror, but it is a mirror, so that's kind of helpful. And there's a remote for the TV in here that's it's wired, it's on a little cable. There is a double set of the bed and light controls on here. One is up here with a lot of things, and then the smaller, the less options are down below where you can reach them once you've reclined all the way flat. And there's a button right here for the tray table, which just pops out and then it slides back in. We started the flight with a drink and some warm salted nuts, which was a lovely way to start. And then as soon as we were up, they basically started right in with the meal service and came through. Here's what my husband got. And I had to stand up and like look over the barrier to see this. But this is what it looks like if you do the dine and rest option. You're gonna get everything on your tray. They just bring it out all at once, and you can see the appetizer, salad, soup, main course, bread, dessert, and all of it all at once. You can just enjoy your meal and get right to sleep. Since I opted for the separate coursed meal, I waited for the cart to come through with each course. Here I've got my salad and appetizer, and I did opt for the tomato soup because it sounded good. There's a little piece of warm bread and a pat of butter, and you got real silverware, which is a nice touch. There's a little individual salt and pepper shaker that just you turn it one way or the other and it does salt and pepper. There's a little tiny vinaigrette for the salad. This was so nice. It's just this is such a lovely way to travel if you can do it. It was a huge splurge to get this upgrade. I don't know that we'll ever do it again, so we just enjoyed every minute of this. What a treat this was. My second course arrived with new silverware, which was so special. I felt like such a nerd up here, like country bumpkin up front. I got the Italian meatball dish with some toasted focaccia bread and a creamy tomato sauce. Again, make sure that you order online in the app about that week before you're going to be traveling, because sometimes you'll find specialty items listed online that you will not find later on the printed menu. When the dessert tray came, I told her I was filming, so she was like, hold on, let me pour it slower, like zoom in. So she was super cute, and I opted for the ice cream sundae with all the fixins. So like build it yourself, and we did all the things. We did hot fudge sauce and fruit, and the crumbles you see there in the little glass are crumbled Biscoff cookies, which I love. I don't know how I didn't discover Biscoff cookies until I was way into traveling with Delta, but I love them. So she did a nice dollop of whipped cream, and we did the crumbles, we did the whole thing. So if you're going to have a build-it-yourself ice cream sundae, you better just do the whole thing. This was super fun, and she was so fun. She had a little sparkly tiara, and she was wearing a feather boa. She was super cute. Look how yummy this looks. It was so good. After dessert, it was time to dive into getting ready for the sleep portion of the flight. So I opened up the slippers, which are handy. They're not fancy, but it's nice to be able to take off your shoes and just use these so you're not on just your socks with the airplane flooring. And here's the amenity kit by Missoni, I believe. It's a nice little solid kind of quilted zipper square box. You could keep it and reuse it. I'll show you what's in this. You get a sleep mask, which I've never used except on a plane, and oh my goodness, they are super worth it. There's always some kind of lighting changing going on in the flight cabins, and this just eliminates that, and you can actually sleep. There's a little pair of socks to wear with the slippers. There is a tiny hand lotion, which was really handy. Tiny set of earplugs, which I bring my own, but they're nice to have. There's an individually wrapped toothbrush, souvenir pen, which is a nice touch because once we traveled all the way to Paris and found we didn't have a pen, there's a little toothpaste and a tiny lip balm as well. And then I did take the camera with me in the Delta One restroom, because if you're thinking it's going to be different or special in the bathroom up front, sorry to disappoint, it's not. I went in to change into my like comfy sleepy shirt and take off my makeup and brush my teeth and everything. Here it is. It's very small, as they usually are, very clean and well appointed, but there's nothing special going on in here, so it's just kind of a regular but clean airplane bathroom. Sorry, you'll see the lighting here is pretty dark, but the cabin lighting was turned down for the night, so I made my way back to my seat, and here's this lovely privacy door. It slides in and out, but it's so nice to have this extra privacy on these overnight flights. What a huge treat. And I always peek out down the aisle like a nerd. Everyone's all tucked in for the night though. Here's the divider right here, and you can see for yourself if this is something you would choose or not. We were not able to interact very much actually on this flight. So if you're traveling with someone, I wouldn't worry too much about getting seats, next to each other so you can talk. If that's the barrier, you can't see each other, you can't really talk over it. You have to kind of stand up if you're going to interact or have any kind of conversation with the person next to you. So if you love a window seat, or you both do, or if you don't care, I just get the window seats because you can stand up and talk over the back of the seat almost as easily as this. You can see how high this is. There's lots of height here. So you're not going to be playing cards or holding hands or clinking your glass, champagne together over this barrier for a toast. It's higher than you think. And this is at the lower setting. So companions, do the middle seat if you want, but it's not like you're going to be, giggling and teeing together throughout the flight. If you have a good sized carry-on bag or even a small bag, some, small duffel or large purse, you are going to probably want to put it up in the overhead. You can try putting it in the leg well, but that's not going to work too well because you're going to need that space for your legs and feet when the bed lies flat. Time to dig into the bedding. I changed into a sleep shirt, and this is just like regular bed-sized human pillow, and it was perfectly a nice comforter, very soft, cozy, just the right amount of weight. But there isn't a mattress pad or any kind of cover for under you on the seat. And it seems like I've heard some flights, or maybe it's a different airline that has like a mattress pad. Hello, Delta, if you're listening, that would be really an amazing bit to add to this configuration. Because if you're lying flat, and what's better than lying flat on a long flight? But these are not soft. And if you're very tall, you may find it a little claustrophobic situation going on in the leg well with your feet. I'm 5'4"-ish, so it was fine for me, but there's definitely not a ton of room down there at the end where your feet go. The comforter and the pillow, though, are perfectly nice for this flight. Once your bedding is arranged, you'll find buttons right down here by your hip, so you can adjust your bed while you're lying down. You don't have to get up and try and reach those other buttons. You can adjust the seat position and the sweet lighting from here. Time to send it flat. Here we go. Ready? It just slides your legs down into the leg well and you go all the way down. Super exciting. Ready for bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. We woke up about an hour and a half before landing. We got water or juice and a lovely coffee. I changed back into travel clothes, got my hair sorted out, put on some makeup, started the day as rested as possible. And as with the dinner, you can pre-order your meal for breakfast about a week ahead. So I did that. I ordered the baked French toast, which came with a croissant and butter, yogurt, granola. This was so yummy. I don't usually eat bread, but you know, we were going to France, so I was like, yes, let's just do all the bread. And I enjoyed this breakfast very much. If you get a chance to order the baked French toast on a Delta flight, definitely try it. We arrived easily, got to our lovely rental apartment on the Ile Saint-Louis in Paris. All in all, loved this upgrade. It's never worth paying full retail for Delta One, but if you can snag a flash sale or a last minute great price on the upgrade, definitely it's worth it for the overnight sleeping portion of a long flight. This was such a treat. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.